Executive Vice President of the American Firearms Association here in Washington, D.C. We've just stepped out of the United States Capitol. We're in that building. A monster gun control vote happened just moments ago, guys. We're going to tell you all about that, who the traitorous Republicans are who voted for it. But first, let us know where you are watching from. Pound that like, pound that share, comment in the comment section where you're watching from, guys, because some of y'all may hear someone, maybe your congressman himself or herself, voted for the gun control bills here tonight, guys. HR 7910. They were on this thing for 7 or 8 hours today, guys. It just ended a few minutes ago. Aaron, who are these traitorous Republicans on the House side? List the names, name the names, and y'all out there, share these far and wide.
Hey, guys, the final passage just happened moments ago here in the Capitol behind us. On final passage, Anthony Gonzalez, Fred Upton, Brian Fitzpatrick, Adam Kinzinger, and Chris Jacobs joined the radical left and voted to pass this massive HR 7910, this omnibus gun control bill, just moments ago here in the House.
Yeah, guys, I mean, it was an explosive day, explosive hearings all over Capitol Hill, guys. There was Matt Gaetz and Greg Steube and all these people on the House floor fighting, Congressman Louis Gohmert, Congressman Andy Biggs, fighting on our behalf and on your behalf, guys. Unfortunately, Pelosi's got the votes, and then you got these traitorous Republicans who voted with them. Aaron, expound on that list. There was multiple votes, guys, here. There's a lot to explain. We're going to explain it in email. We're going to explain it in the coming days as well, guys. But name some of these other names in the state that they're from, other Republicans who voted for various forms of gun control in this bill.
Yeah, one of the things that was wrapped into this bill tonight was an effort to make it a crime, a felony, for an American to buy an AR-15 or hundreds of similar firearms unless they're 21 years of age. You can fight and die for your country, but you can't have an AR-15 to defend your family as a 20-year-old man or woman in America. The Republicans who backed this tonight are Mike Turner from Ohio, John Katko, New York, Fred Upton from Michigan, Anthony Gonzalez, Ohio, Brian Fitzpatrick, Pennsylvania, Adam Kinzinger from Illinois, Chris Jacobs, New York, Nicole Miklatalis, New York, Chris Smith, New Jersey, and Mariah Salazar from Florida. All of them aided the radical left tonight and voted to make it a crime for a 20-year-old American to buy an AR-15 to defend his home with.
Yeah, it's outrageous, guys. We met with numerous congressmen today. We met with Congressman Gohmert just off the House floor, and universally their message for you was, look, we're fighting like hell here in the House. We're messaging like crazy, reminding the American people what the Second Amendment is all about, why the Democrats here want to absolutely shred it and destroy it, and that's what their bill did today. But their message to you, and it's our message to you, pound the United States Senate. This bill goes over to the Senate. Tomorrow, we also have red flags here in the House, guys. But the big fight is happening in the Senate. So we're going to ask y'all tonight, go to stopredflags.com, stopredflags.com. Sign that petition, and guys, after you've signed it, chip in, okay? Those emails are going to go directly to your congressman, directly to your senators, and there's no better time than now to join up with the American Firearms Association at joinafa.org, joinafa.org. Hop on board tonight, guys. $35 a day, less, or a year, less than 10 cents a day, guys. Aaron, let's talk about the red flag vote tomorrow in the House.
Today was just the great big HR 7910 vote. Tomorrow is HR 2377. Lucy McBath from Georgia. It's her bill to pass a federal red flag gun seizure law. This is not the funding bill that bribes the states to pass it. This is a big, nasty, national red flag gun seizure bill. That vote is going to take place tomorrow. We believe the House is going to pass that bill tomorrow. The question is, how many Republicans, again, are going to aid them? And this really matters right now because the Senate Republican Conference is watching. And the Senate Republicans want to know how many Republicans in the House can get away with it and what will the gun rights community do in response. So they need to be pounded on right now. We have wide betrayals underway right now here in the Capitol behind us. You got everybody from Cynthia Lummis from Wyoming to, I mean, it spans the nation. Tom Tillis in North Carolina, Mitt Romney, Utah. You've got Scott and Rubio in Florida. A growing number of Republican backstabbing sellouts are very much okay with some form of red flag laws. We're not sure yet which version will be the final one in that chamber. Tomorrow is 2377. You got to keep the pressure on right now.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're hearing about on the Senate side from our sources, guys. We're hearing, yes, this was the super nasty, intense, ugly red flag bill on the House side. Yeah, they're probably going to try to water it down a little bit on the Senate side, so some Republicans will support it, but it's still nasty. It is billions of dollars of your taxpayer money that they want to send to states with red flag laws to incentivize them to pass these laws, guys. Also, $7 billion for mental health funding. Okay, what is that? The federal government getting involved in all this again? What is that? Okay. It's going to be billions of dollars. They're all going to say we're crazy, and they're all going to say we're mentally ill, and they're all going to say we can't have guns. And some sort of expansion of background check records, guys. Keep the heat on in the Senate. StopRedFlags.com. Do it on the House as well. 202-224-3121, guys. Pound those phones, pound those emails, and join up with the American Firearms Association tonight at joinafa.org. Aaron, again, big red flag vote tomorrow. Then on to the Senate timetable. What are we hearing? What are we seeing? And we talked to some sources on the Senate side, talked to some sources on the House side.
I mean, it's changing by the hour right now. I mean, this is changing by the hour. We have briefings happening every day right now from John Cornyn, the sellout trader who is negotiating this whole thing with Chris Murphy in the Senate Democratic Conference. And so it's changing by the hour, but we're being told sometime it could be as early as late next week. It could be a couple weeks from now. There's still being negotiated. And the thing is, that is why your pressure is so important. If they're not hearing from their districts, if they're not hearing from their states, they're going to assume that, hey, you know what? Nobody really cares about this. It passed the House. The gun rights base did not get up in arms about this. So now is the time to really hammer. The best case for us would be to have more time to build up more grassroots fervor against this bill. We just don't know for sure what that timetable is going to be.
Yeah, guys, and we want to go back to this today. We were the only gun rights organization on Capitol Hill today working the halls of the House. The only one. Now, on the Senate side, I mean, NRA is nowhere to be found for the most part, unless they're in the negotiating room, and that's what we believe that they are doing now. It's what they've historically done. Remember, in 17 and 18, we got bump stock ban, we got fixed NICS. We know that Wayne LaPierre has got his finger in the air here in the swamp. And I can tell you it's windy right now because the rains are coming in. It's swampy, baby. And LaPierre is determining what gun control they can support and not absolutely get fried to the ground. Okay, period. Yeah. Game over, end of story. So keep up the heat. It's going to take groups like ours. It's going to take groups like ours to make sure that this thing is dead on arrival in the Senate. Because we know the NRA is going to cut a deal and try to stab us.
Yeah, man, I don't want to breeze past that. I just want to say it again. We spent all day on the House side, in both chambers, but the House side in particular, met with a ton of members and did lots of updates with them. You saw some of our videos on Twitter, on Facebook, and every single one of them, with no exceptions, said, well, we haven't seen a gun lobbyist in our chamber. In our office and forever. Some of them said we haven't had a contact from NRA in over 3 years.
Right.
You know, so guys, this is the problem we have. It's always been this problem. This is how we got fixed NICS. This is how we got all the bump stock ban. This is how we almost got red flag laws back in 2018, 2019. The NRA is cutting these deals. They are not holding lawmakers' feet to the fire. On the contrary, they're aiding them in passing terrible stuff like this. This is happening right now. It's happening in real time. Keep that pressure on. StopRedFlags.com. And, you know, if you're sitting here watching saying, I'm sick and tired of seeing all my support go to an organization who keeps stabbing us in the back, now's the time, guys. Get involved at joinafa.org. We're going to keep you guys informed, guys. I know we're kind of pressed for time tonight. We're going to cut this video off here right about now. You guys stay tuned to social media. Watch your email inbox for more information.